What's up YouTube? I'm Vaughn and this is the Gear channel where we discuss collectibles, hobbies, competitive games from tabletop to video games, and today we are reviewing the Bandai's Digimon Tamers model kit Beelzemon. Now let me tell you, if you are a big fan of season 3, you're definitely going to love this model. It's so nostalgic and also the details is so on point. The only issue that I have is probably the market price, where the market price is about $70, which I think is a bit too high for what you're getting because it is a small model. So I think it's a bit too high for it to be around that price point. But I still recommend to definitely get it, especially if you are a big fan of Digimon Tamer and especially Beelzemon. Now, friendly reminder first to definitely like and subscribe, and especially subscribe if you are a Gunpla fan. We are doing a giveaway for the Master Grade Psycho Zaku Verkai, or if you are a fan of Digimon the card game, we are also doing a giveaway of a booster box of the Windows choosing. So make sure you subscribe to enter in those amazing giveaways. Now, with that being said, let's get started. And here is Beelzemon in all his glory. Now I have to say this guy looks amazing. The details that they did is just perfect. There is no complaints I have. The only thing I might have a little bit of an issue is definitely the size that you're definitely going to be able to see in the size comparison, but besides that, it just looks amazing. One thing that they definitely got is posability. There's multiple of different poses that you could put this guy in, and there's definitely a lot of joints. It might not seem like he has so many joints, but actually he does. So you actually can display him however you like, and especially with the adapter for the stand, you can even do a lot more poses in mid-air. So here is the adapter that it comes with for the stand. So it's quite simple. So what you're supposed to do is just simply remove the last port over here, and you're supposed to just peg this in just over here and then put the tail back just like that, and now we could put it onto a stand. So on a stand in mid-air, we can see that we have a lot of poses that we could do, and honestly, he does not look so bad. Now let's get into some accessories. First off, we do get two separate fingers, so we could actually import his blasters. Now surprisingly, his fingers doesn't have articulations, but they are actually very sharp. So to remove the fingers is quite simple. Now these are actually extremely sharp, so you just have to go and slide it out like this, and then you just put the new ones like this, and then you have his new hands just like that. Now for his gun on his left leg is very easy to remove. It has a little peg over here on both sides, so you just unclip like this. Now this is actually an extra piece that you pretty much only place when you are actually hooking the gun, but besides that you can leave it as is just like that. Now to remove the gun on his back is quite simple. So these are on ball joints, and you pretty much, that's what's pretty much keeping it up on the back. It does have a peg in the back, but it's not really that strong. We're going to show you in 1 second. So there is a peg up there, and it's supposed to slide into this, but it's kind of still loose a bit. It can hold just like that, but just for security, I would actually just wrap it around. And like I said, these are on ball joints, so not an issue. Now to peg the gun is quite simple. As you can see, there's a little port right over here and over here. So we just have to move the thumb like this. Honestly, I find it easier just to flip it like that, and then we just slide it in, but be careful not to push too much because then it slides off here. And then we just go like this, and there you go, him holding it. Now surprisingly, it's on a weird angle, so you might have to just bend the wrist a little bit if you want a straight shot. And here he is holding both his weapons. Now I have to say this brings back a lot of memories, especially with Digimon Tamers. I love season 3, and I think this guy just looks amazing. They really hit it so well. All the details of it, everything about it is so nostalgic. Now I think it's about time we check some size comparison. Here he is next to our previous Digimon model kit, VaughnGear. Now definitely there is a big size difference, especially if we straighten out VaughnGear. But that is one of the main issues I have with Beelzemon, is that for the price of it, it's not really worth for the size of him. And here he is next to our next upcoming Gundam review, which is going to be the Master Grade Blitz Gundam. Now, like I said, this is actually a good size, and I kind of wish that the Beelzemon was at least the same height as Blitz Gundam, or a little bit taller. But this is what I mean by the value worth of, it's not really worth for what you're getting for his size. And finally, here he is next to Dukemon, which I am definitely planning of building it very soon so we could do our next Digimon model kit review. And that's it for our review. Now, if you guys enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. Like and subscribe, and especially subscribe if you guys want to enter in our amazing giveaways. And if you want a sneak peek of future products we're planning to review here on the channel, you can follow me on my Instagram, VaughnGear. I'm Vaughn, and this was the Gear Channel.